Hey, yeah. What?
Yeah, that's called a pre-pop in, y'all. This is Savage AF, your boy Black Pedro.
Hey, what's going on? This is Shang, aka Howard Hewitt Forehead. Listen, I just realized I got more forehead than I got face.
Hey man,
I got a
what you
7 head.
you see what I got? I got a Magneto helmet on my shit. I'm trying to
I didn't
block
realize
out Professor
I could,
X's
people.
thoughts.
Yeah, I know. I know. People always say, "You got hair?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I got more forehead than hair. It's just going
Hey
back
man,
further and further.
that's what these things do sometimes.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey man,
At my age, my dick still work.
it's funny. The last time we were hanging out, we were at a club, and there were a bunch of comics talking about their different male comics talking about their hair care.
Right.
Like one had plugs done,
Right.
the other was on some medication to regrow the shit. I'm like, I might just shave my head when it gets, maybe I should have done it already.
When it grows long, my fro, I just got my hair cut and it was long. It was like a fro, but then now, okay, we got some people in the building. I see some people.
It's building up. And by the way, what they're building towards is Savage AF, y'all. We're here Monday through Friday. We love y'all. Thank y'all for being here with us. Mondays and Fridays, typically, sometimes it changes, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Typically, Tuesday through Thursday, we are on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a Tuesday.
I'm going up on a
Tuesday. May 25th, y'all, 2021. Yeah. Tomorrow is your boy's birthday. Make sure you stick around. I don't even know what tomorrow's going to be like. Family's going to be over. I'm throwing shit on the grill, man. Let's go, y'all.
You're already in Vegas.
I'm in Vegas right now, y'all. If you follow the show, I'm in my house. You could tell by the background.
Yeah, no, but you know what?
I'm my house.
I'm going to give a pre happy birthday to Pedro. Pedro made it through. Pedro could have easily, he could have easily decided to kill everybody at Walmart, but he didn't.
That's why I don't go to Walmart.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why. See, but that's why I shouldn't even mention Walmart, because now he might go to Walmart.
There's one around the corner.
He might go to Walmart. So, Savage AF, we got to make sure that y'all understand that this is about y'all. This is about y'all. It's about us. It's about y'all. And if y'all don't tell y'all friends to subscribe to the show, then guess what the fuck happens? Look, I'm gonna do the glasses thing.
Uncle Stabby comes back.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him in a while. But...
Man, you know what? Uncle Stabby can come here at any moment.
We tried. He had been quiet for a while, but
because sometime a nigga got to get stabbed.
Hey, you know what it is. But make sure you are, if you don't catch us live, and by the way, that's on YouTube, which is if you go to and I'm gonna try and get the website up here for you, but it's youtube.com/C-/Savage AF You can see it there on the screen if you're watching. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, So
wait a minute. You need somebody to know about subscribing? Man, you ain't said nothing but, like, let me get the old man shit. You ain't said nothing but a fucking word, nigga. See how that worked? Boom, bam. Boom, bam. You ain't said nothing but a word. Bam. Water. Feel it.
That ding, ding reminds me of the end of, I think, Rocky 2 or whatever. And he's like, ding, ding. Then they almost punch each other in the face.
So this is the deal. Y'all need to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check us out. What's going on? And don't make me bring out Uncle Stabby. Because when you need a motherfucker stabbed.
Hey, it cuts you every time.
Every time.
And if you don't catch us there, you can catch us wherever you get your podcasts: iTunes, Google Play, Slacker, Stitcher. iHeartRadio. What's the other one? Spotify and SoundCloud. Yay, girl. So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. SoundCloud.
And if y'all people, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all are our regulars. That was a huge knife. You goddamn right. Because sometimes a nigga need to stab a nigga. Let me tell you something. Stabbing my game. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Stab is my
that's
name.
why it's in his name.
Uncle Stab is my name. Listen,
Nicole H. Breezy JJ's no slick name. Coochie Damas, what up, man? Garlene Kane, we appreciate all y'all being in the building. Yeah, that
is the best.
Seba 313, what up, though? Stacy Patterson, you're here. We see you, Queen. I
gotta ask a question of Coochie Damas. So that means you can predict the future of Coochie.
Yeah, he's.
That is gangster. You could tell Coochie what Coochie gonna do.
He's not a futurist, but a coocherist. He's always seeing beyond present Coochie.
And you know what? Half you women don't even know what your Coochie gonna do. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, that sounded like something that I'm sorry, I sounded like Leslie Jones when she's taking people's jokes. What that dick do? I'm sorry, that wasn't your joke. That was Precious's.
Precious's.
Yeah, and by the way, Leslie, I don't give a fuck what you think. If you ever watch this, okay, you big back bitch, you want to fight? Yeah, I fight you, Leslie. I'm kidding. I would never fight a woman, but I fight your ass. You manly hoe. Oh, I'm kidding. Leslie is a good person in her mind, in her fucking mind. But in the regular world, in the regular world,
yeah, you went right into a hole there. You're like, you know what? How do you feel, Shane?
How do I feel? I feel good. Listen, make sure that y'all check us out on all the platforms, but that's not the only thing we need you to check out. We need you to check out other shit like this, this. Bam, boom. Black Pedro begins the album. Make sure I can't help it. I can't say it. I have to say album. But make sure that you check him out. What you do is you go to the website. This is for all the new people. For all the new people. If you're new, this is what you do. Boom, bam. It's down there. You buy it. You buy it at
www.theblackpedro.com/shop.
So you was just gonna let me just fuck it all up.
Sorry, no, my bad. I got caught up in the comment section for a second.
Yeah, but my bad. No, it happens. Yeah, but make sure you check that out. And also, if you like live comedy, you happen to be in the North Hollywood area, bam, boom, Pedro again.
This Sunday.
W back to back.
May 30th, Comedy Chateau. It's like the newest club in LA, man. And
yes,
it's we're going live with it, y'all. So let's go get it, man. Right, if you're in that area, let's come through. All the info's on the website.
It's on the website.
thecomedychateau.com. Go through.
Right. Check out Pedro live. And I'm doing I don't even know if it's gonna be a good show or not, but I'm doing the Backyard Barbecue Comedy Friday, May 28th, 8 p.m. Make sure you check me out. I guess I'm headlining because I don't want to, because Shantae Wayans is on the show from Netflix. We got all these different comics, Adam Hunter, you know what I'm saying? Eric Rivera. There's a lot of comics on the show. Doing it this weekend. Pedro would have been on the show, but the nigga is in Vegas. So, but that's the show right there. So make sure you check us out and don't make me get my knife out, because I stab, nigga. Stab. So make sure you check us out. Also, before we get into the show, we get the rundown. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Follow at Black Pedro.
Instagram.
Right. And tell your friends, and your friends and your side friends and your friends that are friends of your friends to follow at Black Pedro. Boom, bam. Make sure that you follow me too. Don't get it twisted. Bam. Comedian Shang at Comedian Shang, and sign up on the website, iamshang.com, if you feel like doing something nice for somebody. And if you don't, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. So
that's what it is.
That's what we do.
So we are Savage AF, y'all. Black Pedro, Comedian Shang, fuck your feelings is our motto. If you facts do matter. If you want to argue with us, I don't do that anymore. I'm moving on with my life.
I do. Anybody that wants to argue with me, inbox me, and I'll argue your ass to the ground. You don't want none of this smoke, bitches.
Uncle Samurai might be a new name for you as well.
Yeah, that's a big ass knife. When I did the graphic, I made the knife 3 times the size the knife is because I want motherfuckers to know when Uncle Stabby stab, he stabs.
That's what it do. All right, so let's get to today's show. Again, it is May 25th, 2021. It's a Tuesday.
And going up on a Tuesday. All right.
Yeah, speaking of going up, we're going to start from the bottom and go up from there. So we're going to end with, of course, a SHANGRY.
Yes.
Savage AF. We should be crazy as a AF is what he gonna get into.
But I don't know which direction I'm going because I did a flim flam. I did the flim flam.
He's gonna hit y'all with the scoop, the skibbity poop as they call it.
See, that's what I did. See the hand movement, bitches.
My Black Pedro pop in before that. That flew by. We're gonna talk about flu numbers from last year. And what that kind of means, at least to me. But before we get into that, live or let die. Live and let die. Usually not into the death penalty, but for this particular person, let's talk about it. But before we get into that, if they don't indict, it ain't right.
Wow.
Two powerful offices coming together. And bringing together a grand jury. And so let's talk about that against your boy Trumpty Dumpty. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, May 24th.
Hold up. Oh, he asked, are you guys still black? Wow. Yeah. Are you still stupid? Yeah, let's get into it. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. I'm Marshall. What's going on, Marshall?
Literally. My IG handle is Black Pedro.
I don't know if Black Shang would work because I'm really high yellow.
No, but black is also in your soul.
But no, I'm I mean, anybody that question if I'm black since I've been young is just scary dumb. Like, you couldn't fix a Rubik's Cube if it had the same color on every side.
Yeah. So, you know what that is. Crazy talk sometimes in the comment section, but we usually have 1 or 2 sergeant at arms in here.
I know. I'm joking with you.
I get it. All right,
wow. Queen Bee talking shit, man. Hold up. Did you call me khaki, Shang? I'm khaki colored. I am khaki colored. What the fuck? I got a giant forehead, but I'll headbutt the fuck out of you. You know why? Because I got a steel plate behind that head. But yeah, I'm khaki colored. And what color would Pedro be?
Like almondy
mocha twist.
Yeah, no caramel.
Well, at least that's what the ladies say about Pedro when we go do shows. They go, "Who's your almondy Pedro?" They say, "Who's your almondy friend?" I said, "Why don't you go ask that nigga yourself?"
God damn it!
What am I?
I'm trying to start shade. Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck out of here! Asking me, what the fuck? Why don't you? I don't know what. Ask Pedro about his dick. You know what's wild? When I've done shows, I'm gonna get into the show. I've done shows with Pedro, and I think I have no awareness of women because the shows. I just do my show, and then I'm always handing out cards and teaching comics about business and shit.
This nigga will be holding seminars.
I hold seminars
for 2 hours after every show,
and there be women that be like, "So Pedro, hi, are you black everywhere, babe?" Like, I mean, I don't think that he don't realize he's Dark Gable. He's
Dark Gable.
He's Denzel Hernandez. I'm sorry.
Nandez.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. Let's get into the first one.
No, we are good, man. Savage AF, you know what it is. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We do have a show, but catch me after the show, ladies. Holla at me. May 30th, Chateau. Comedy Chateau.
Oh, nice. Boom. Right there. Yeah. All right.
So we're gonna, this is a hard transition here. So we're gonna go
this is a
from a jovial start to what truly May 25th now will seemingly forever be in America and should be as a reminder, a lesson, and a law. But last year, I woke up on my birthday to this video of George Floyd being murdered by Derek Chauvin, as it's now been proven in court, and he has been convicted. But we are at the 1 year anniversary of his murder.
Yes.
And, almost to this hour, like it would have, I believe he died in the 8 o'clock hour of that evening. And it's about 9:20 over there, or actually, no, it's more like 8:20 because I think it's Central Time. So either way, sorry. The reality is we are a year later, and the question we want to ask basically is, what has changed? What is different now in this past year? Things have happened.
Can I answer first?
Anybody have a
Can I answer?
Mr. Forbes. Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
All
Shang,
right.
Shang, is it Shang or Shang?
No, you heard it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. That's what I'm getting, like the old black crotchety man. Hey, nigga, you heard what the fuck it was.
You know what it is.
Nigga, you know what it is. I'm gonna say the fucking thing. Nothing has changed from the standpoint. Now, don't get me wrong. Black people are out there fighting for their rights and putting their fist in the air. And, we got beautifully rendered posters of George Floyd. I didn't know he had the, Tekashi 5'9" hair. Apparently they just said fuck it.
They colored it all up.
Just colored it.
It's art, so it's an expression. Yeah, but Serious Jest in the building. I see you, sir.
What's up?
So Serious Jest, welcome back. Police reform has made big strides in the last year.
Stop it.
Well, now okay. So
I
think we have to. I would acknowledge that, but with the caveat of more on local and state levels, but not on the national level, right? Like, and I think what we've been talking about recently in terms of like as Black people and brown people's relationship with the Asian anti-Asian hate crime bill is that there is this George Floyd, Violence and Policing Act, and it's just dying in Congress and
in the Senate.
So we want this we want a response legally on that level, but locally, I think a Serious Jest is jesting is that there has been change on some local levels. Like there are communities that are making strides towards changing police presence and response to certain incidences, right?
Wait a minute, hold up,
and changing the training, but it's not a national thing, which is really a national thing,
and it's exactly. And the fact that there is an Asian hate crime bill and there's not a Black hate crime bill is where some Black people had contention and try to say the Asians get everything, which is not true at all, and shut the fuck up. And I won't say that to anybody individually, but it would take me a very long time to say shut the fuck up to all of those people. But I don't think that they have done enough to actually change the mentality, the stormtrooper thought process that we see with these fucking cops. And the fact that we're still talking about it is making, that people are still out there marching pertaining to George Floyd. And that we see other tape coming up. And since George Floyd, there has been multiple situations where the cops acted inappropriately and murderously and still haven't gotten any kind of accountability. And I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Tired. So I don't think that. I don't think that at all. And all you motherfuckers in the feed, I'm going to say that to your face too, individually. Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Serious Jest you know, there has been a lot of police record publishing.
Right.
Civilian review boards are starting to be a thing, but it's happening more on the local
right.
by local level, and I think what we're all looking for, you know, is more of a broad sweep of reform in terms of on a national level that would then guide these localities statewide and in cities and townships to actually adhere to, you know, an overall standard that does make sense and apply to a humane way of protecting. And
okay, read what it says here. Also, serious consideration of shifting many responsibilities to mental health professionals and other specialists. Serious, yes, I see that. And also, Queen B say Biden signing off on everything else but something to protect black folks. Now, I do think he has signed off. All I know is the Pelican bill, the Pelican, say the Pelicans, say the Pelicans. A pelican, fly pelican. Like, they save animals before they save niggas. You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Worrying about dolphins and shit and then not worrying about niggas.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying dolphins deserve to be killed. I don't want y'all to think that. No, and I think that maybe
you hate dolphins, Shang. Just talk about
maybe
it.
I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe the dolphins don't deserve to be saved. You know why they don't deserve to be saved? If they keep getting caught in the tuna net and they say dolphins are so smart, why don't they realize net equals death? But they don't. So maybe dolphins, they do it. But black people, yeah, you can. But black people, a lot of times, if I'm just driving my car and some cop pulls over and decides to, you know, pepper spray me and do all kind of shit, be mean to me because apparently his wife got dicked down by a brother named Majal, which is actually Muhammad Jamal. I don't know if y'all knew that. I met a nigga named Majal, and I was like, first off, you need to change that shit immediately. Yeah, no, I think that's how I feel about it. A serious jest, I disagree with you.
You didn't say what you disagree with.
No, wait, hold on. Okay, Asian hate crime bill is great, but black and brown people are like, wait, is it that easy?
Is that easy?
It's that easy for Asians.
Well, listen, I think ultimately the game is to get us to be like, well, they have and we don't, and we've been, and really we all know what the problem
divide and conquer
and how the problem. Yeah. So let's stay focused, y'all. Let's stay focused. But staying on topic is that, you know, we are a year from, you know, watching this thing happen. And I think in this past year since then, we have seen so many other cases of just egregious police brutality and murder in so many ways that didn't have to happen, that yes, it is very hard to say that, oh, something actually changed this year, because we see it still happening. Although some of the videos we saw were pre-George Floyd, but were just coming out.
Some of them,
they're emblematic of a systemic cover-up and, you know, sort of.
They said George Floyd, it was a different reason pertaining to George Floyd that he actually died from. They lied about that. They lied about the brother and said that Ronald Green, that he had died because of the impact he went through the window and he died from his injuries. And I'm telling you, everybody that hears anything from the cops now have this face. Like, really, motherfuckers? There's too many goddamn snakes on this motherfucking plane. I mean, that's what
clean up all this goddamn molten skin.
Yeah.
All right, so
what the fuck did that mean?
You know, skin. They shed their skin.
They that
molt. I think it's called molting, or
is it molting?
I think I could be wrong.
I know that a lot of people drinking. They like
a lot of pre-birthday shit, y'all.
Smooth malt liquor.
Not malt, but malt.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
But at the end of the day, I want to say that I was fucking with you, serious Jess. I think that end of the day, I understand you're saying on the local level that they're doing it, but if you don't go with the federal level and the across the board, America needs to get the fact that they need to get these cops in order and have some kind of accountability.
Yeah,
that's what
absolutely.
I'm saying. They need to have some kind of accountability. And if they don't get any accountability, then black people are allowed to punch old white women square in their throat.
By the way, it was bothering me, so I had to Google it. Molt, M-O-L-T, of an animal, shed old feathers, hair, or skin, or an old shell to make room for new growth.
Wow.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, you know what? I know a lot of people tune in for some political or perspective, but we just, but now,
Siri just said malt liquor would be gross. It would be
malt liquor. Hey man, let me tell you something. I malt every day, and I mean, if you
I don't know what I just said, but Siri
started a firestorm.
Siri just kicked in on my laptop in the middle of whatever I said. Some series. I said series.
Series.
It's said one of those days. Sequence of sounds that made this bitch kick in and start. They listening.
But the end of the day, let's just say this: George Floyd daughter said some of the most profound shit when they met with Biden. No, the parents. I think the parents met with Biden. Not the parents of George Floyd,
his family,
and his family, and said, "My daddy changed the world." Mm-hmm. And I think that I'm sorry to say that little girl is scary delusional. Yeah, come on. Hey,
well, his death. It's. I mean, it was a pivot point. I mean, the Republicans are harping about the summer of violence, and all of that was around. Because his death specifically and reactions to others.
I'm going to say this on the show, and I'm going to start some shit right now. Pedro, you're full of shit, bro. You're full of shit. Everybody knows it was BLM, and everybody knows it was Antifa, motherfucker. So you can say what you want, Mr. Black Pedro, but we know Antifa is the one that started all of this shit.
Everything. Antifa leaned on George Floyd's neck.
BLM
was on his neck.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it is. Miss Adverb, it may can suck for some of y'all, but your month swallows. Okay, that's just how we do it, baby.
See, and you should be getting him a birthday gift and child support, Miss Adverb. You fucking deadbeat.
But no, pay for this baby before you talk shit about my birth month.
Exactly, you bum.
You don't even know your baby's birth month because I don't either. Okay, and you haven't even asked.
Exactly.
So let's get there first.
Before we move on to the next thing, I want to ask something. I'm gonna ask you something, Pedro. Do you really think I was fucking around? I didn't mean his little daughter was wrong, and I think it is profound that she would say something like that. But do you really think that it's going to change anything because the Republicans are like, no, we're not down? And we still have a say. And it has to be 60, which is some archaic bullshit that they use. And you have the filibuster. And we can't do this. We can't do that. And the Republicans ain't going to rock with us in any way, shape, or form, the Democrats or the progressives. So what do you think? Do you really think that they're going to flip now when they know that their fucking core is, their base, their horrible, baseless, bass ass, bitch ass bass that don't know how to play the bass? But I'm telling you right now, they're not going to change. And if these Republicans flip on it and say, I'm down, then they feel like they'll lose their job. And if they lose their job, then they are going to be regular citizens, and they don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, the reality, this is, cases like George Floyd, Ronald Green, all these unarmed black killings at the hands of the police that we've seen. It's beyond just a political, like, Democrats, Republicans, bills, things like that. It's like at some point we might actually just have to be in the streets fighting with a bunch of crackers with badges because it can't go on like this, bro.
It can, because you know why? We have a tendency when we get a few steps ahead, and I agree with you to a point, serious jest, we get complacent. We feel like, well, we got a few things. And we should have been got tough. And I agree with you. The Democrats, those bitches, those little yogurty ass fruit at the bottom, yo play ass bitches always say, well, we're working with them. We're bipartisan and we're just fuck out of here. They ain't working with you. They was trying to bring guns on the fucking floor. They were trying to fucking get you killed.
I don't know. Bitch McConnell's back on his true game. He's like, he is 100% gonna oppose everything that Joe
So why
Biden
are you
does.
still trying to work with them? That's like, I mean, if you're in a relationship and your woman don't want to do nothing right with you, okay, I'm gonna pull my Kevin Samuels. So really, what do you bring to the table? And she goes, I don't have to bring nothing to the table but pretty, pussy, and that's it. And I'm worried about your pockets. That's 3 P's. Boom. So I mean.
Well,
why would you keep working with her? You got to dump that bitch, scram, beat it, you bum. That's
beautiful bums. So, in conclusion, I hope Gianna Floyd is actually right because I agree with her, George Floyd's daughter, that this event is different. It's like there was serious change that came about after the civil rights. Now,
right,
civil rights movement, like the images that came from that, and the opposition to that, the crackers, the racists, the white supremacists, they changed too, and they changed their tactics. So it's been a constant battle until we wipe that out. But that being said, I think this is one of those, the death of George Floyd, and this being the 1 year anniversary, and not the death, I should say the murder.
Right. Yeah, definitely always say murder. I think a lot of people say death.
Just to remind us that
I disagree with that. Yeah,
sorry,
it's murder.
but that this is a pivotal event and will be historically just right. in what it represents terms of we have to make some progress or we have to fight, like literally, like slap motherfuckers in the jaw.
Okay, right. but Pedro, by the way, is very well, I mean, he was training John Wick style, rolling on the ground and shooting them up fucking and throwing knives at them. So we're gonna have to have Pedro in the front. Mm-hmm. Okay, Pedro's gonna be in the front. Now he might be the first one to go down, but goddamn it, we'll honor him. Okay, maybe not.
Hey, maybe not. We'll see.
I only got 4 hours sleep, so I don't want y'all to think what's wrong with
Stay fluid.
I'm high, but no, I'm not high. I'm just at 4 hours. I had 4 hours.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go, brother. Wait, last night or this week? You said
last night.
Oh, I was like,
I only got 4 hours, and I got up and I couldn't sleep, and I think I watched a bunch of no porn, not this time. Mm-hmm. I watched a bunch of stuff where I could learn how to knit on YouTube.
I hate to say this, but you sound like you might be suffering from similar stresses that our former president Trumpty Dumpty sat on the wall. I had a great fall, not sleeping at night. Because if they indict, then he ain't gonna be right. But if they don't indict, then it ain't gonna be right.
Goddamn, man,
out of sight, brother. But understand that the prosecutors have brought together a grand jury who have convened over this New York case against Trumpty Dumpty. Boy,
I might be in trouble.
Now this is the case that was originally led by Cy Vance from the Southern District of New York federal, the Manhattan office or whatever, federal prosecutor. And then like last week, like when this went to a criminal elevation, that's like, I didn't realize that Letitia James had joined forces with Cy Vance.
I didn't know that.
So now you had the state attorney general, Letitia James, joining forces with the Manhattan prosecutor, not DA, but federal prosecutor, the Southern District of New York, Cy Vance, and both of their offices are in on this criminal case against Trumpty Dumpty, man. And this is so now it's gone to the point of they brought together a grand jury to say, hey,
let's indict him.
Yeah, like do you believe we have enough to, because we believe, like basically this move says that the prosecutors believe
Believe, right.
Not just that they should bring a grand jury together, but that they have enough evidence to convict.
Right.
If they could get this grand jury to give them the go to go ahead, subpoena more evidence and be like, yeah, look, this is the case, and then get it to court. But they're at this point because the prosecutors believe they can convict if they get to court.
But right
that's
now
what that means.
Trump is a little scared. I guess America's supposed to finally come through and do it. I mean, but
that bird represents freedom, and it bit the hand of fascism.
And it bit the hand of fascism. And you know what? Motherfuckers was rushing up on him, and he knows it. Whoa, look out! Oh boy! The end of the day is, I think that Letitia James, who said a year ago, "Oh, when your ass is a motherfucking citizen, your ass is mine." Okay. I mean, she really is thorough. And I think that the fact they have they added criminal in there. It's like, oh, you ain't gonna weasel out of this one. So if this motherfucker honestly gets away with this, Pedro, I will absolutely say he is the Teflon Don of all Teflon Dons, because they got so much shit pertaining to all of the dirt he's done in the real estate game. They got his boy, basically, they got like in the Untouchables. Hey, what do you mean? Wait a minute. They got the accountant? They got the fucking accountant. Hey, fucking shut your mouth. They got the accountant. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want to go over to his house. I want to piss on his fucking head.
Listen.
Dead.
I was actually thinking about that because we a lot of us grew up on hip hop. And we have these phrases: snitches get stitches, and you don't snitch, you don't talk to the cops. And it's not, and it's not just that snitches get stitches, but it's like, well, why? Why would somebody stitch a snitch? Because why would they get stabbed? Because snitches don't just get stitches, they get convictions.
Right.
They get motherfuckers convicted. And there are so many people talking around Trump right now. Michael Cohen already did. Like, there's a bunch of Michael Cohen laid out the map towards this CFO that they're really after. That's who they want to get at, is Trump's CFO, so that they can squeeze his family, who are tied in. His kids.
If you've seen the Untouchables, they basically wanted the accountant. They wanted to, and then use that to squeeze him. I'll tell you anything you want me to tell you. I'll tell you anything I want me to tell you. And I'm gonna say right now, I like the fact Michael Cohen said everybody's gonna flip. They're gonna flip. Everybody's flipping. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a flip fest. It's gonna be an absolute swivel flip fest. Everybody's flipping. I'm flipping. You're flipping. It's a flippy dippy day.
It's like Simone Biles is in the fucking courtroom here.
Boom, pow.
She's landing double Chenko Dankos.
She did so much good shit. They had to make up shit to the point where the judges went, I don't know what the fuck that is.
They were like, she didn't use gravity.
Yeah,
you have to use gravity.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's a 10. I don't know. What was that? That was your shaboom, pow, bing. They start making noises. That was
Hey, but listen, but seriously, when motherfuckers start flipping like this, and we see it on lesser levels with Matt Gaetz and his homies and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
But when people around you start talking, snitches don't get stitches; they get convictions as well.
Right, but
that's what they get. Like, they will bring.
But Trump has shown,
his
even
ass.
though. Completely. Trump has shown his ass, but Trump has shown that he has been able to get out of all kind of shit. And
what is this? What have I stepped into?
I don't know.
No, Shay, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. What is this?
That's Trump.
I'm just waiting for him to eat himself.
Yeah, but I'm saying Trump has absolutely gotten away with murder. Not only the illegal shit he did while he was in office, but there was one senator that said, think about all the illegal shit when he didn't have this kind of spotlight shining on him so brightly. And this is not a new, I want everybody to know, this is not a new investigation like they just pulled this out their ass. They've been trying to get him. They've been trying to get him pertaining to his tax returns. They've been trying to get him pertaining to tax evasion and obstruction. And
this case started in 2018.
Yeah, so you got to think this is years ago. So these people are chomping at the bit to be like, man, I just want to gnaw on Chump's. Ah, that's good. On Chump's leg until he bleeds out. I'm telling you, they've been wanting to. And he's like, oh no, why me? Because he tries to play the victim. And then what his core base will do is says, they're just persecuting Trump because he's our fucking president and Biden's not our president. And that's what it is. And it's to the point now where, honestly, Pedro, it's to the point now where I really think that white folks, and I'm going to say white folks because I'm going to turn it into something racist.
That's what we do on this Savage.
That's what we do.
Fuck your feelings,
no,
man.
I think there are people that are high up white folks that are leaning from the right.
High up white folk.
High up that do not want to see Trump go to jail because they know they're just like Trump. They are just like him.
Listen, Sirius just says, can't wait to see his bitch ass playing the I'm too old for jail shit, showing up in a wheelchair for sentencing a la Weinstein. In reference to Harvey, there are talks that Trump will sell out his kids.
Oh, yeah, that would
Michael
be so
Cohen
good.
was like, he will sell his kids up the river, his daughter, his wife. He don't give a fuck. Like he will go down swinging and singing, and he might end up like one of those slip and fall on a nail to the back of your brain or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, he mistook bleach for water, and yeah.
I thought it was vodka. No, I really do think, honestly, I think the high ups aren't going to let it happen. We have never seen a president actually go to jail, like
jail,
prison, like where I'm talking about
prison, nigga.
Yeah, prison.
Not that bitch shit, nigga. That prison, nigga.
I'm talking about.
When motherfucker says something twice,
yeah,
it's like real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to see, I want to see him have somebody say, yeah, man, can't wait till you can get in here and slip and fall on something hard like my dick. That's what's going to happen. I want a prison inmate to threaten and get, props on the yard because what you do? Yeah, I raped Trump. That would be the shit. Yo, man, get this nigga more cigarettes. That motherfucker raped Trump.
Like niggas be like, was his booty hole like orange too, nigga, or was it?
Because that's what I want to know, man. I know there's always mysteries because we've been in for 25 years. I think about a lot of wild shit. So, did his ass pucker like his mouth?
Speaking of wild shit, AJ Fit, always welcome in the building. Did people forget he already got away with a pedophile charge dismissed in 2016, and the little 13-year-old girl's family got paid 17 million. You can look up the court case.
Right.
I encourage us all to do that.
No,
I don't even think I knew about that. So
no, and also he got 25. There was 25 women that accused him of sexual harassment. And actually, one woman said it was almost like rape. He stuck his tongue down her throat and all kind of shit. So there's a lot of dirty dirtbag shit he did that he's gotten away with. That's why I think there's a good chance that he might get away with this too. But then if it comes to that, Letitia James is going to be outside, like in New Jack City, where it comes down the steps and he won and all the people around him. And remember the black dude in New Jack City was like, you have to pay for your sins.
Yeah.
And Letitia James go shoot him and he gonna fall back and do the hands. He gonna fall out. And I'd be like, yeah. And then Ice-T and Judd Nelson gonna look at each other like,
God damn. Didn't see that one coming.
Didn't see that coming. I just
see for 313 says seeing things coming, says Trumpty won't see one day in jail. They fear him. Now, I don't know about that. I mean, they're coming for his ass and they say death and taxes and this shit is over taxes. So that's how they got Al Capone. But that being said, if he does see one day in jail, I think it will be his last day on earth.
Yes. It'll be it.
It'll be one of those Epstein-ish, like, now he had a heart attack. There's seems to be a screwdriver or a shiv in his neck. Well, everybody has a heart attack when they get stabbed in the neck, bro. It's a natural reaction.
It's a reaction that happens.
It's a heart attack. It's a heart attack.
You know what? Sometimes heart failure happens after a good shanking. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I see what some people are saying. Garlane Kane, I see what you're saying. I see what some of the other people saying, Pamela Knox. But a lot of people didn't forget about the little girl. But what it shows you is what AJ Fitt is saying, that if that motherfucker can get off with a pedophile case by throwing millions of dollars at the people, what do you think he can do pertaining to this? I mean, I think he can. I think he can do it. I don't want that. And I still think he needs to get busted up. But he's just, I mean,
where did his broke ass, his $400 million in the whole ass, get $17 million to pay off a family?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Because he ain't got it.
Again, you know what? Again,
you know I ain't got it.
Okay, now Carolina Boss says he's going to get convicted and made a felon, so he can't run for president again.
That's the point. I mean, that's the goal.
The big picture. What about jail? Okay. I can't get a fucking gun from some fucking bullshit I did when I was younger. And I can't even get a gun legally. I went up to Redstone and they had me fill out all this paperwork. I did everything I fucking told them. They told me to do. I sent the paperwork. They sent the shit back, said I got to do this and do that. Then I got to pay $7,000 to a motherfucking. Okay, look, that ain't the point.
And that's not Redstone's fault. But
that's not Redstone's fault. That's my fault.
But speaking of the system and jail and all this other shit, and access to weapons.
Segway master.
Live or let die.
Black Pedro. I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to make a graphic of you with a samurai sword and I'm going to make a picture of him Segway master.
Segway. And I believe Live and Let Die was Roger Moore's first.
I would go try to get the music, but then we'd have to pay for the rights. So I said, fuck that. But okay.
But Live or Let Die. This is the question that is up in appeals court right now, pertaining to
Dylan Roof.
Dylan Roof, the young monster who killed 9 people, black people, praying in a church.
Look at this dead-eyed shark, Pedro. Look at the picture. This is like fucking young Hannibal Lecter.
You know, sharks are beasts of grace. And I honestly, awe and beauty. This motherfucker is a scrawny ass racist field rat.
Yeah.
Hoe donkey, cotton picking biscuit ass, fucking shit nugget of a donkey hoe ass.
But Dylan Roof is something that we bring up all the time about the fact that the hypocrisy of the police. And the hypocrisy. In fact, there's another thing that just happened where this white dude was trying to evade the cops. He ran his car through the police station trying to hit cops with his car, and they apprehended him unscathed.
Hey, you know how it is.
Dylan Roof, who had videos of him acting racist, doing racist shit with guns, and nothing happened to him when they arrested him. Nothing where he was shot or beat up or choked out or put on the ground with a knee on his neck. He's a demon. I found this footage and I just was like, this motherfucker looks like a demon.
Typically I'm not a fan of the death penalty. Like I'm I like, it's not like a everyday thing where I'm like, oh yeah, but in this case, I'm like, tell me more.
Hey man,
what are the benefits?
I am a fan.
Because no, in this case, absolutely.
I'm a fan. Look at that. I'm a fan. Put that. Yes, I'm a fan of it when it comes to situations like that.
I would be into weird shit like, oh, it should be death by firing squad from each, like a member of each one of the 9 people killed, like a family member. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like just Yeah, let's get done with this shit. You know what I mean? Let's draw and quarter this motherfucker. Like get 4 horses or.
But okay, now for the people that don't know,
black trucks and just have.
Oh no. I mean, I agree with you, Pedro, but I am an absolute fan of the electric chair in certain situations, obviously. But I really think they should just fry this motherfucker up. They absolutely French fry the fuck out of this dude.
And the thing is, you know, a lot of the times with the death penalty, it gets applied to us. And there have been so many cases where individuals have been exonerated, and sometimes posthumously, which is too late now. But we have had a lot of wrong executions over the years, and you know, people who are completely innocent. So those are part of my hesitations.
Well,
I also believe that for a lot of this stuff, like some of these people should have to just rot in jail. Well, by themselves.
Pedro, I agree
and live with it. You know what I mean? Like actually live with it.
No.
But in this case, I'm like, French fries, not great for you, but sounds good right now. You know what I mean? Like I've had enough to drink, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take a
you know what?
Fry.
Yeah, I think that bottom line is in certain instances, especially with this man, for the people that don't know, Dylan Roof basically shot.
And there's no question about his guilt.
Right. There's no question about his guilt. There's not like a debate about it. The bottom line is these people were in a church. They were praying. They were kneeling to. Even though I don't believe in necessarily the church or none of that, I still think that these people weren't, you know, doing something that they deserve to be killed the way they were killed. There's certain people that I feel do deserve death, and he's one of them. And because he is a demon, he's a demon. He has a demonic. I don't know. I mean, when I saw this image, I just was like, wow, this is like from a movie. This is like the lights are going to go down, and when it comes back up, the 2 guards are going to be dead because he's
and he'll be hanging upside down from the ceiling.
I mean, he's a creepoid. And the bottom line is he shot a lot of these petitioners when they were on their knees praying. And that is just like some other shit. That's some other level of evil. And to me, that level of evil deserves death.
To have all the parishioners perish.
Parishioners, yeah. Parishioners. I said petitioners. Which,
I was like, no, yeah. No.
I meant to say parishioners. Y'all knew what the fuck I meant.
It's a lot politically going on.
Are y'all trying to make fun of me? Are y'all
motor law shit? No,
don't make Uncle Stabby stab your ass in the head.
Samurai. Right, so. That is actually a big ass knife.
What, nigga?
But you know, if ever I was to advocate for the death penalty, this would be the ultimate case in my lifetime where I'm like, man, I would be for public hanging. Go old school lynch style on him, like
he's pretty
tar and feather.
He's pretty
castrate him, stuff that shit in his mouth, then hang him from a tree, then set all of that shit on fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I you know what?
And keep him alive as long as you can.
But the thing is, there's a lot of people that were falsely executed, and I understand that makes people hesitant. But I mean, in situations like this, where you got videotape or it's obvious that person did it. They have their hand on the gun. They shot the person. The guy that actually shot the 50 or 60 people in Vegas, where they absolutely positively knew it was him. The guy that was in Colorado, where they saw the video of him. They saw him walking with the guns. They saw him shooting at people. The guy in El Paso, Texas, where there was video footage of him literally stalking people in the aisles and shooting them. What the fuck do we need to talk about? Yeah. Why are we discussing it? You know what should be next? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, no, and I see I've touched the chord here. So many people are violent who watch this show, and that's why we are Savage AF, man. AJ Fit, I know death by fire, you know, typically or militarily, and you know, in terms of you know, death penalty stuff was it's like only one person has a live bullet. Nobody's supposed to know who, so nobody knows who actually did it, and you don't have to carry it. But we could change that rule. Be like, this is all live, baby. Shoot as much as you want.
How about this?
Get the targets, go get your points.
Death by Dick, where just a whole bunch of people just rape him over and over again.
You get here a lot, Shane. You get to this place a lot, and it's
no, I don't.
I know, I get it. It'd be a horrible punishment.
It'd be a horrible where you know like, that every day 10 hard knock ass niggas that ain't never getting out of prison come into your fucking cell and rape you profusely over and over and over again.
See, now here's the thing. Breezy JJ's is like, he might enjoy that. So no, so you got to be careful with that, man.
Well, wait a minute.
It's like you ever see Mike Tyson say to that one reporter, he's like, I'll fuck you till you love me. It was like,
oh, okay. Well, all right. Now, okay, maybe not death by dick.
Is there anybody else's mic on?
How about this then? Nah, it just sounds good. It sounds good. Death by dick. I've known I've done that to a few women in my day with my honey badger, and they still call me. I mean, they're alive, but
honey badger.
Yeah. That's what I call my dick. You know why? Because the honey badgers don't give a fuck.
It's fierce, yeah. Someone who didn't was Dylan Roof about any black life. Presumably most of his life, and especially on that day in which he killed 9 black people who were praying. After praying with them, they invited in. They welcomed him. They welcomed him. They said, and then after the praying with him, he killed them all. And then the cops took him to Burger King. So fuck off. Let's not give a fuck about him either. Death penalty whole day long.
We got some evil ass people. Carolina Boss said China had death by 1,000 cuts. Wow. They did? I've heard it, but I didn't know that was the case. So what? A nigga sits there and says 250, 260, 270.
Eventually you feel like you just run out of cutting area.
Next shift, and then another motherfucker comes in. Hey, how was your shift? A lot of slicing. Same old. What about you? I'm only doing an hour or so today. Gonna maybe 200-300 cuts. Then you got to get to 1,000. That's a lot of cutting. And I'd have to definitely, the nigga that did the slicing or the crew that did the slicing, we got to get in props because you're a fucking horrible, that person's psychotic. If you go put an application in on, I'm here for the 1,000 cuts job. I want to, what? Yeah, I mean,
I have my own razor blades. I got my own shit. Do y'all provide? How do we resharpen? Just let me know.
Sure. Okay.
I can start today.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I can. Thank you, man. Like,
who's next?
I mean, think about that, man. It's that China really. Wow, they got so much discipline. I got to give that to the Chinese. That's some discipline. And he'd be mush.
It's like the water torture.
Oh shit, yeah.
You just let a drop of water hit the same spot on the motherfucker's forehead, and after a while, that little tiny drop of water, each one starts to feel like a hammer, and then a goddamn boulder, and then you're fucking because it's just insane. Beating up the same spot.
Right.
All right. So that being said, guys, we're gonna move on. We're running through this one. Anytime we talk about the George Floyd type shit,
it goes a little longer, but it
takes a while, man.
But Savage AF is here for y'all, you evil fucking people in the feed, and I think you're delicious and beautiful people. I don't not that I'm ever would taste any of you motherfuckers, but I'm just saying I'm using it as a compliment. Man, that was delicious.
He meant spiritually delicious.
Yeah, I don't mean I would never.
Your soul is full of flavor.
I would never eat none of you niggas.
Nutrients.
But no. But Savage AF, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you click the bell. I've told you this before. I ain't gonna tell you again. Make sure you do that. And now we move on because we got to let you know about the subscribe thing.
Yeah. And now we're going to hit you with a little something like this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
There he is.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Man, you know what's not poppin'? Or at least what wasn't last year? The flu. Influenza. Remember that thing that everybody was just like, oh, the COVID, it's just like the flu, man. It's just like the dang dumb flu, man. It ain't nothing. Put nothing. Flu kills 60,000 people a year, so COVID ain't nothing. It don't matter, man. We all gonna die. It's Lord and damn it dang, but the dang, if we don't, but it dang that dang. You know what I mean? Like that's how they. There's a lot of that talk. So I just wanted to highlight something that I came across, and it was a meme that and I was like, you should never get info from memes. Use them to inspire you towards research. So I looked it up.
Yeah.
And, last year in 2020, there were a reported 2,124 flu cases from May 27th, 2020 to September 27th, 2020 to May 15th, 2021. Okay.
Right.
So what is that? The past 6 months or so, we've had 2,000 cases. Now we all know that for the whole year we've been listening to how many tens of thousands of people die from influenza every year, and that's why COVID ain't nothing, because it's just like the flu. And in the past, what is that? How many months? In 3 and 8? It's like 8 months or whatever. That we've had 2,000 cases nationally of flu, and you're telling me that the masking and the social distancing doesn't work? Because that's exactly the reason why. And it's just astonishing to me that there have been so many. And the thing is that the COVID-19 was not like the flu. Your boy Dumpty said it to Bob Woodward, who is a Pulitzer journalist. He forced Rick Nixon to resign. Him and Carl Bernstein's work, right? Like this is real reporting, and Trumpty Dumpty was on tape saying it's not like the flu, man. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's airborne. It's it's bad, right? Playing it down to the public, but giving it, but he knew what it was. So the COVID was not the flu, but flu cases did not go down and have not been going down in this past year because of the social distancing and the masking, which works. It's worked for New Zealand. It's worked for all these other countries.
Right.
And any motherfucker that's still arguing against any of that, I need you to stick one of your hands in the garbage disposal and use the other for the on switch.
Wow.
You don't need both thumbs. You're not using them correctly.
Wow. And
sorry.
you say I go there.
I'm sorry, man.
Wow.
That one, I'm at the bottom of the glass. And
okay.
So
I'm
like,
gonna
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go for it, and then I'm gonna finish the thing and be out. And let Shang be Shangry to me.
Let me tell you what the flu did. Basically, the flu did a backseat to COVID. Yeah. That's what I think. I think the COVID said, "Get your ass out the way.
We got this year. Don't worry, bro. You take it,
nigga. This is our year. Okay, we've been training all year. We've been trying to get the shit together. We got help from Trump. Flu, you need to chill and let us do what we do." I did not know that the cases for the flu went down so much, but because there were so many cases of police brutality going up, but I kind of focused on that.
Bullets that was flew at our heads.
Yeah, we was getting shots fired. So I think that the main thing that it tells us is maybe we need to constantly stay away from each other.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. But,
no, it's fine.
Miss Adverb is advising baths with toasters for certain individuals, and so that's just
we have a pretty volatile crew of people that watch,
and we like this. I think together, those like really really faithful people, and plus me and you, Shane, could really fuck some shit up. Yeah, like I mean some true anarchy. purge type shit.
You motherfuckers have come up with some
Nat Turner. I think we could get to 3 white towns before they were even on to what
before they get us. Yeah.
But that's what Savage AF is.
Yeah, we don't want our white listeners to feel like, am I in danger at all? But
no, just join in and act right.
Just act right.
Not white.
All right.
We love y'all, man. Savage AF, Black Pedro, comedian Shang. So that's my pop in, is that, you know, the flew by last year because we were all really like not in contact. Motherfuckers were washing their hands. People were covering their mouths and face and nose. And, you know, there are lessons to be gained from this. Like, a lot of you guys need to work on your fucking hygiene, man. Like, some of y'all are fucking filthy. Like, get your shit together. Stop
I wasn't
touching
gonna say
and licking
that.
every goddamn thing.
No, I ain't gonna say that either.
Donkeys.
I ain't gonna say that either.
Right.
But I would say with my Savage AF, a lot of people going, you know, why do I feel this way? And it's because Pedro. And I'll explain.
I didn't do shit.
Well, let me say.
I have to interject because Pedro, you sound like all my married friends. Like,
this is because of Pedro.
And then, you know, I hang out with these niggas, and then the next morning, all I hear in the bedroom with the door closed, because Pedro, and then the nigga, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. It was your idea.
It's because of Pedro. I just want this is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on now, bro. Come on, bro. No, I when I say Savage AF, we should be crazy as fuck. I mean, black folks. We deal with so much mental terrorism. I'm stunned we're still here. I'm stunned we're still thriving in some aspects of the word. I am stunned that we are not all super duper crazy. Are you kidding me? Because we deal with so much injustice, so much inequality, so much shit, and we are still fucking here. You are still here. You are still a king. You're kings. But we should be absolutely crazy as fuck. We should be super duper crazy, but we still be getting our party on. Oh, yeah. Soul Train, baby. Soul Train, baby. Get it. And the thing is, black people have dealt with the mental terrorism of racism and systematic racism and segregation and, you know, unfair housing and everything. And we're still here. We are still here. And the reason I said because of Pedro is I really do think black mental health is something that we don't fucking focus on enough, and therapy and like that. The reason I said it's because of Pedro is because Pedro is one of the people that advocates for mental health and therapy for black folks. That is a fact, Jack. But we still, under the circumstance, should be crazy as fuck the way we're treated. I'm stunned there's not more fucking serial killers that are black. I'm stunned there's not more mass shooters that are black. We deal with so much mental terrorism, and yet we still fucking are out here doing our thing. And God damn it, we got swag while we're doing it. Oh shit, look at that, bam. But actually, we should be super duper crazy, nigga. We should be crazy as fuck, nigga. Fucking crazy.
Looking big, nigga.
But we're not. We're here.
Patterns.
But what I suggest, and the reason I said it's because of Black Pedro, is because I really do think that there are people that should have therapy, to seek therapy when you feel like you can't cope with the shit. And that is why I blame Pedro, because I blame Pedro from the standpoint, in a good way, that he actually advocates going to therapy, actually talking some shit out, because the old me was like, how about some stabbing the shit out?
Yeah.
But now
I've tried to be open about that, and just, it honestly started in my old relationship. And, the woman always sends you to some therapist to try and fix yourself. And then you realize you need couples therapy. And then that is just meant to fix you as well.
Right.
Once that was done and we were done, I was just like, oh, but I like therapy and it's a place to like talk and just get things out. And I've tried to be open about my experiences of just going and how much I do
and
enjoy
getting it. Getting it off your chest.
I think the necessity of it for most people, like I think even if you feel your life is going perfectly, I think you could still use
a little bit of
somebody to talk to.
But I know in my case, I've lost a couple therapists because the session would start off with, I like piglet porn. And then they would just go, maybe you need another therapist. No, but I want to talk about it. I want to talk about piglet porn. I like to see pigs fucking each other. I mean, that make me wrong? Come on.
How does that make you feel?
That's how it make me. Yeah. I'm just
probably the response you're going to get.
I'm trying to express what I feel. Piglet porn. I don't know. I don't know if that's really exists. But if anybody does have a clip of it, please inbox me at I am Shang. Don't. Why did I go into the Paul Mooney stutter? Nigga, don't do that, nigga. Don't.
Carolina boss is like, Laura messed your head up. I'm not talking about Laura, dog. That was bro. I dated her when we were fucking children. I was 25.
Yeah,
when
that is.
I'm talking about my ex-fiance.
Yeah, see, y'all always jackal. Trying to. Yeah,
but I appreciate you trying to connect the dots.
Yeah,
but
always trying to say
no. Laura Coates, she's the homie. I have exes, nigga. like porn. Sometimes it's 3 X's in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I have at least that many. So
that's what I was saying. Is like you sometimes you have to reach out, and there might be somebody that has a better insight than you think you have yourself. So my son is doing it. I did a family therapy with him because he's having a few issues because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But he didn't know how to deal with life stopping.
Yeah. It's especially in an instant gratification generation, that's it's tough, right? Like it's life wasn't coming at you anymore. And yes, Miss Adverb, yes, you might be some of my therapy topics. Like, hey doc, do you know of any resources that me and my child can lean on when you have a deadbeat mama, baby, daddy, mama, baby?
Yeah.
Daddy, mama.
And doc, what can you do to tell me not to choke the shit out of her next time I see her in these streets? Yeah. What can you do? What words can you say to make me stop?
Doc, hypothetically for a friend.
Yeah.
What would you suggest? Not necessarily as a poison, but as a sort of, let's call it a heartbeat deterrent that I could use maybe in a recipe, a favorite noodle dish or something like that, a broth of some sort.
What kind of poison goes with meatloaf?
I'd prefer not to use the P word. If we could use a sort of a pulse deterrent or a breath inhibitor.
What you do is you
a lung collapser. Something
you cut a hole in her ceiling and you take a string and let the string go down to her mouth, and then you take the poison and you put it on the string and let it drip right in her mouth, and then boom, she dead, and they don't know what happened. Then you seal up the hole and leave. Savage AF, we got Hey,
we offer many levels of advice here, guys. Daily, Monday through Friday.
Yes,
live on YouTube and Facebook.
And at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be on 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. What's tomorrow? Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, y'all. Come through for the birthday. Birthday celebration. Y'all.
By the way, tomorrow is Pedro's birthday. We're going to put his Venmo and Cash App up there. Send gifts and also check out his website, The Black Pedro. It's theblackpedro.com/shop. And check out his stuff. You guys, I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of people rolling with Zig. Hey,
come through for the party, y'all. We're gonna party.
So tomorrow it's Black Pedro's birthday.
Ms. Adverb don't give 2 fucks. I get that. You haven't given me $2. Fuck your fucks. I need dollars. Nigga, yeah. I don't give a fuck if you giving fucks. That's all you've been giving me is fucks. That's how we get a baby.
See, now people gonna think you and Miss Adverb fucked, and no, No, we're gonna have a whole bunch of shit
how else
going
we
on.
get a baby? Y'all niggas need
That's
to grow
true.
up.
But that's true. That is true. Savage AF is brought to you by.
It might not be true, but whatever.
This is your Savage AF is brought to you by Planned Parenthood. I just want you guys to know that.
And Unplanned Parenthood.
And Unplanned
the
Parenthood.
office next door, nigga.
I know my kids wasn't planned. Woo! My son should be named Hennessy. That's the truth. But it's Cameron. But it should be. It really should be Hennessy. You know that dark liquor. Woo! Yeah, the one fucking time. Well, now I've drank more than that, but I'm saying because of Pedro again. I'm blaming Pedro because
you've been drinking with me a couple times now, and you have not had a third son.
I know. No, you know why?
Nigga, you need the right drinking partner.
Yeah,
because I've been drinking all the whole time, and I ain't got one son.
No, so but see, Pedro he guided me through it. But it ain't supposed to take a 15-minute drive. Ain't supposed to take 45.
No, that was a mistake. No,
that was a mistake, and it was so scary. I thought I'm going to die. I'm going to either die or I'm going to kill people at the bus stop because I couldn't. It's weird. I couldn't stay in the lines when I was driving. I was like, this shit don't feel right. It was so weird. And he knows how far we came from Beverly Hills to the house. Shouldn't be that long.
I hate you, Nicole H. She's like, that's because you have a daughter, Pedro. Whatever. Whose side are you on, Nicole? You're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be my friend.
Nicole H.
And this is the thing. It's things like this that bring out the real motherfuckers in your life.
Yeah.
Nicole all right. No, Nicole. Happy motherfucking
Nicole
Christmas.
H, I want to
say
this
is how y'all do me on my birthday, my pre-birthday.
You know what? You've changed.
Birthday Eve, nigga. Birthday Eve.
You are very different than you were before. But
Birthday's Eve, nigga.
We're gonna tomorrow is Pedro's birthday. We'll probably have a few different things in there for him. I definitely want to make sure that you guys tell your friends, stop through, say what's up, throw out some happy birthdays. This is his pre-birthday thing now, but tomorrow is his official birthday, and he will be 21 years old, so he's old enough to do whatever he want to do.
About to do them things, y'all.
That's the thing. Savage, if we gonna be back tomorrow, I'll see y'all then. God damn it.
All right, y'all.